So one of the actors of the MCU, specifically the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, has no idea about his future in the MCU, or if he even has a future, or if there's even a future to the franchise. So let's talk about it. So John C. Reilly, a lot of you know his name from other properties, but yes, he was in Guardians, and he's rumored to have one of those 3-picture contracts with Marvel, where they could bring him back or they could not, and then the contract expires, and they're like, you weren't used, so that's that. Hugo Weaving had one of these as Red Skull, but he never came back. So recently during some interviews, they specifically asked him, hey, what do you know? What's the status of your character in the MCU? Are you ever going to come back? And he was just like, look, I don't know. Nobody's talked to me about it. I have no idea, and I have no idea if I'm coming back or what they're going to do with my character. So yeah, there's 2 ways to look at this, so let's discuss both of them. One is that he's done, and maybe they're rewriting Guardians 3 or changing some aspects of it, and it's just going to change, right? And that's very well possible. This could be it, but I don't see that happening. The second is the most likely scenario, and this is Disney is once again being Disney, who's more secretive than J.J. Abrams' secret box, and they've locked everything inside, and nobody's going to know any plans, and plans are going to change once the acquisition of Fox is done. So essentially, they're not telling him because they're afraid in an interview like this, he's going to go, oh yeah, I'm going to make a cameo in Eternals, there's a Nova movie. They don't want that out there. And let's be real, he's not a top-tier MCU actor like your Robert Downey Jr., or like your Chris Evans, or like your Mark Ruffalo's. So why would you tell this guy, who's a smaller role in a subplot, what the future of the MCU is? You don't, because you gotta be careful here. So essentially, they're playing that careful game of, if we need you, we'll tell you, but we don't, so don't worry about it. And this makes a lot of sense, honestly, and I'm looking forward to how, if they do, when they're going to bring him back. And undoubtedly, I think many of us are expecting probably something to do with Nova, a possible Nova movie, and that's probably the best choice. But for now, he's unsure, as is everyone, because we don't even know if Guardians 3 is happening yet.